Okay, turning the light on and off is the last bullet point that we need to add here. So I've done that by just adding a uniform variable that tells me whether this thing is a light on or not a light on. And I'm only going to modify my colors using my lighting if the light is in fact on. And if it's not, then I'm not going to use it. So I've passed that thing as a uniform Boolean. And then in the appropriate places in the code, I've added all the hookups and the globals. And then down here in my only thing that will be interesting, I think, is inside my render all shapes. So here I am inside render all shapes. We're going to pass this light status, so I'm going to pass it like this. So I have a global that's a true or a false, and I'm just passing it just like this. So what does it look like? So here it is with our lights on. Here it is with lights off. This is what we've had for most of the quarter. So we have textures and we have objects, but nothing's changing in my lights. If I want to visualize my normals, then I probably prefer it with the lights off. If I have lights on with my normals, then my normals are getting modified. It's harder to figure out what's going on. So there we go. We have relatively complete. I forgot to mention in the previous video, I put it in the comments. I didn't deal with the normal matrix. So the book talks about that, and Lucas talked about it in the lab session. The normal matrix is necessary to transform the normal. So I just want to make a quick comment. I'm not going to actually do it, but I want to make a quick comment. So we've passed in normals here, and we've just passed that normal straight through. But these normals are in object coordinate space, not correctly transformed into world coordinate space. And we go ahead and we use that normal down here, where when we calculate things like in.L, and if we had rotated any of these objects or scaled any of these objects, those wouldn't be right. So in fact, because these cubes are rotating, their normals are probably not doing the right thing. And so if we want them to do the right thing, then we're going to have to go mess with that normal matrix in order to get it. So we can see that they're not doing the right thing by turning and looking at the side of this, which is currently rendered with normals on. I shut off my light and turn on my normals. And you can see that the side of this object, the normal is not changing, but the normal should be changing because the orientation of the object is changing. And so there's something that's not going right here. So this is a detail that we haven't fixed up so far in my code.